Just send it the same time I'm sending it, you dumb fuck. That's why I'm about to beat your ass. Come on. Alright. Alright. You ain't gonna win. Be 1-2 now. You see my playbook, bitch? I'm right.
Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh, tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. I reinvented myself before I hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the jewels, got a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Football being back in L.A. You certainly saw a few moments ago.
No, you did.
These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do their set to share.
My bad, bro.
In the near
my bad.
future, the Los Angeles Chargers. And this will not be
my bad.
It's out of the back of
Sometimes
the
I can't turn it off, man.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Again they run with Gurley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
Well, you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Goff on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They told us
put that nigga in that zone
earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Following the interception here, Rivers being chased out left. Nice work to get.
I don't know how the fuck that nigga got out of that.
Second down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off in short.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Got wrecked.
Picks up a first down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it.
Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air, break down the football, go make a play, and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can, and it doesn't matter whether it's one person or if you spread them across your entire defense, everybody wants a piece of that pie.
Here you go, man.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, Rivers. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, 1st down.
Yeah, I'll guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
Caleb Sturgis now for the Charger field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
What ain't mine that I don't got?
About being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Damn, block that man.
Goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
14.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff, eluding the pressure, looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and come.
Hey man, bro, I gotta get another right tackle, dog.
3.5 to go, first quarter.
I'm like, bro, I ain't talking about the pass. I'm talking about like how I can't move the ball because of the right tackle.
It's complete, right side to Benjamin, finding room to the 20. Give him 30.
I mean, he is. I can't even run the ball, dog. They stop my run. I can't do shit else.
Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. He's going to get it running right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Sturgis for the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. Now Goff on first down. Buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And so we're going over. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And an alley to run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, pick.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Stop, man. This nigga golf. Oh, I forgot who I had over here.
Give to the brother of JJ. This is Derek Watt. And he'll find
Man, there's no way he just got through all of that, man. Why do not do, man? These niggas block shedders is horrible, man. Fuck.
Hey! Ready? Left.
Second down, Rivers. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Rivers on 3rd and 2.
How did he get through that?
It's caught. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Rivers to Benjamin, good for the Charger first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit and not go down and fumble the ball.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Super 66.
They get it to him running left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. And his kick is good.
Nope.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy.
How does that happen? Listen, man. Man, get the fuck out of here. How, bro? How? So you mean to tell me Donald and Sue ain't doing shit?
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
This is Gordon.
Ain't none of them doing shit, bro. Nobody.
The 42. 5 yards on the carry.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
On first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Rivers now on second down. Flush to his right. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it?
It still pisses me off he got that many yards.
They either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly
Man,
right.
you could tell them nigga after the game.
Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Go, 12, go, 180. Okay, just like that, Super Bowl.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley.
Come on, Gurley.
Down at about the 42.
Damn, man.
Corey Liggett makes the stop. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film,
you fucked that up.
I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
And he gets us
You fucked that up.
down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A big 30-yard play on third.
Nobody. Look, man, look how this nigga just block said everybody, dog. Jesus.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of
You
the
see
ball.
it?
Held him to a gain of 2.
Bro, I cannot run to that fucking side, man.
Now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
That's Bosa.
Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Another carry now for Gurley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Gone.
Pick. Oh, he caught it. And he dropped it.
Couldn't hang on.
Oh, my God, bro.
So no 6 points, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. That
wow.
drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a
wow.
little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation.
Wow.
Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went
wow.
But that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back
wow.
and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Wow.
She'll just be relieved, though, if they recoup the score here, right?
I think they'll be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Hurry up! Hey, I'm gonna go load it! Load it!
Play for... And he finds a man on a crossing route. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad, not so bad.
Oh!
Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that
lucky
play,
motherfucker.
he made the old coach proud.
He gonna keep me. He gonna keep me.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield.
He running the play I told him to do.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's lined up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Oh, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. They thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already
tried to cheat me in.
But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. Touchdown, Chargers. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Sturgis adds the PAT, and that makes it a 17-10 score. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Returnable here for Davis. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And let's
it's always on that side.
On this drive, that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
Now gone.
Another one.
Here he lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Samson Abukum able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Man, it ain't, bro. The motherfuckers ain't blocking, dog. Then they fumbling and shit.
Fortune here on 2nd and 13. On play action, Rivers. Flushed out right. And he slides to avoid the hit. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Trying to power ahead with 1. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This is an easy one, 23-yarder.
Oh my God, bro, this shit crazy, dog. Man, my fucking goddamn line suck, man. One person you can't block, bro. It happened on that side every game, bro. That's how I lose games. They don't block over there.
We have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
On first down, it's gone. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Here's Desmond King on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a second down throw for Rivers. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Michael Brockers able to drop him for a loss of 4.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
They go play action.
Come on, Donald can't even get off a block, bro.
He's airing it out for Williams, and that's caught inside the 35.
I'm done,
and
man.
all the way down to the 29.
Aaron Donald can't even get off a block.
44 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Rivers on 1st down. Benjamin's got it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage.
Back across his body.
Wide open receiver complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
and some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. It wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3.
The first throw for the backup Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, it's Gurley. And Gurley, he fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat.
Oh, they trying to fuck me. Trying to really fuck me out this game.
Get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first and 10, it's Griffin. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why do they slow down right there?
Outside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Play action. Now Griffin.
I can't. That nigga unblockable, man. Unblockable, dog. Straight up. That nigga unblockable, bro.
Now of the afternoon. The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun. Griffin steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down.
That nigga unfucking blockable, dog.
Find a lot of empty space there, picking game.
That shit crazy, man.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Yeah.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Griffin. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general and the quarterback.
Oh, my God.
He's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by
Oh,
deed
your
with his
team did
play.
not block
My
like
school coach
that.
used to say that all the time.
Fucking crazy,
Take
man.
over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Oh, my
Exactly.
God, bro. Can't win for losing right now.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped at his tracks.
His ass done now. That ass is done now.
We've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 3rd and 2, Rivers.
Punt that ball. And he hurts. Sit bitch ass out of here.
At the 43-yard line.
Your ass out of
Here's
here.
Drew Kaiser now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
On 2nd down, Griffin dancing. Now look out,
This
Griffin.
nigga fumbled.
He lost the football. It's loose and picked up by the Chargers. And it won't be a pick six.
He hurt.
But he will have his guys set up at the 2-yard line.
Fucking kidding me, man. This shit is fumbles and injuries. That's it.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He's cold.
He fights his way in.
Fuck, man. Good game, man.
Touchdown. A great effort there.
How am I losing to you sorry motherfuckers, man? God damn.
On the short field as they take it in for 6.
Bro, I don't understand how I keep losing to these. Man.
Sturgis for the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. Returnable here for Davis. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have
pick.
empty possession.
And his pass is intercepted.
Overthrew it, go. Overthrew it, go.
Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Now it's the backup Smith. They'll roll him out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken
That nigga
down.
don't fumble, though.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to let this one go deep. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Play action. It's Smith.
Ooh, he got it, bitch.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. First interception he's thrown on the season. New town, new receivers, still probably trying to get in sync with everyone.
And you just know that he's not going to say, hey, I'm just getting started with these guys. We're still working on it. But there definitely is an element to it. I don't care how many OTAs, how many mini camps, preseason. There's nothing like game speed. They're still working up to it.
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead,
Oh,
he
over
was
across the
turning it
line.
to-
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Oh, my God. The game done froze. You got the win, man. Game froze, man. You got the win, bro.